Hey everybody, Chiron here, and welcome back to another episode of FortressCraft. So, made some progress off screen, just some resource gathering. Just kind of cleaning up all my stuff here. Getting rid of all of our junk so that we can free up some space. We haven't actually come over here and checked out the quarry in a while, and it has been pretty busy. I've been cleaning out our ores here. This thing completely filled up, but I can't even be bothered to empty it. So, but yeah. So here's our quarry. So you can see why you don't want to put this kind of right in your base area, because this thing makes a pretty sizable hole. I found this little cave in here. It didn't really have all that much in it. I think it had one or two crystals in it, nothing more though, so nothing too incredibly interesting. But it is a pretty cool looking big hole. And that's not going to land, because why would it? So we'll head back up and check our other progress, unless of course we get some lag here and fall back down the hole. Alright. So, a couple... derp. Alright. So, a couple of things happened. As you can see, starting to put in the final turbines. So we have all our turbines in for here. Just need to put the... what is it? The vent or the fan? Whatever it's called. I don't know. Whatever it is, the last piece in there. And then we got about 2.5 stacks that we have to go for here yet, and then we should be all good to go. One thing that really did not make me happy is I was putting in our other Mark V battery here, and we're missing 2. So for those of you that are familiar with this, you can only make these pieces in batches of 25. And for whatever reason, I had 225 when I started making this, and then I went to put in the last, I was just doing a build to me, and then I got down to here's my last stack, and I was too short. I have no idea where they went. So that means I have to make 25 more of these guys just to fill in those last 2 pieces. Very, very unfortunate. Now we only have 48, so we're gonna be short when we build our last battery, and I'm gonna have to build extras, and they're super expensive, and it's really annoying. So yeah, that did not make me happy, but what are you gonna do? You gotta just push on, collect up all of your garbage here. I was playing around with the FALCORs a little bit, and We'll have to get those in place, because I am sick of collecting all of this stuff. I did make a couple of FALCORs, and I've got them here. But it's not nearly enough. We need more beacons. We need pretty much more everything. But, yeah. So, what else we got here? Move you, put you in there. Got some eyeballs here, and that should do. Clear out the rest of you. And yeah, so we've got 10 perfect eyes, we've got 10 pristine faceted eyes, and we actually have 4 massive faceted eyes. I think we need 32 of these guys, so it's gonna be quite a while before we can get enough of those. But we are at least on our way. Alright. A couple more things here. Boom, and that should kind of do it. There we go. Alright. So I think we're gonna work on our FALCORs a little bit. See what we can do about cleaning up this area. Shouldn't be too hard. So alright. What else did I do? Got a little thing set up here, just so that I can make some more crystal clocks. It was, I just had some extra materials in my inventory here, so figured I would go ahead and get those put down. There we go. Made a new little copper vein there just so that I had a little bit of extra copper coming in for these guys. Boom. There we go. So we're getting there. We are almost fully powered up. Defenses still need a little bit of work. We still need to get our missiles in place. Still need to work on a sorting system for this garbage because this is absurd. We just kill so many things. 143 attackers so far, and they're not even close to being finished. So maybe I'll work on that too. We'll have to see. Alright, so first thing that we need to do is build a couple of FALCOR beacons. If I can remember where the beacons are. Beacon. There they are. Alright, so we need some hardened PCBs, which those will be the iron ones, I believe, and I'm thinking I don't have any spares of those, so we'll have to go grab some of those. What else are we going to need from down below just so that I can grab everything? So we'll probably want a couple more FALCORs. We need some auto upgraders. Auto upgraders, I think, are lithium plates. Oh no, it's not. So those are pretty easy to make. Just need some copper wire, some tin plates, and should be good there. Tin plates. Alright. And I got some tin plates cooking over here because I was working on our power storage blocks. So we got those crafting up here. Not quite enough. Need some more titanium, so we need titanium. We need some hardened... What are they? We need some hardened PCBs. Come on. Consumables. Are they not consumables? They are... I thought they were consumables. Let's see. Boom, boom. Maybe not. Crafting ingredients. That's where they are. There we go. Iron PCB from iron coils. Alright. So let's get some of those in place here. We need boom and boom. That's empty, and it's got a couple fortified in there. Grab those out. Good to go. Let's get some tin plates going while we're at it. And let's check here if there's anything interesting down here. Let's see. Primary PCBs, don't really need those. We'll take that, because we're going to need that coming up here. It's a geological surveyor. Not sure why it's down here, really, but you just keep doing your thing. Some iron plates, not really anything of use. Let's head on down to our mine. I did have to move both of our titanium and the nickel mines because the veins that we had ran out. The nickel vein actually ran out. I moved it, and that one ran out, so I had to move it again. It's been a struggle. I think we're pretty good though. I found a couple. I found two pretty decent-sized nickel veins. So, had the thing happen where I fell through and it wasn't going to continue, so gotta fix that. But yeah. So just to kind of show everybody what has been going on. Still got this going strong, but we have that nickel vein is pretty much, or that titanium vein is pretty much done for. It's got 359 left. Not really anything at all. So we're gonna head down here, and we got this guy, which is Boom. 2.08 million. That one will last us for quite some time, hopefully. And then we have... Oops, wrong button. These guys over here. And got a nice little tunnel going on over here. To this vein. This is going to be our nickel vein. For now. That is 230,000, not too much, but off in that direction. There's actually another vein that will sustain us for a while at least. We don't need a ton of nickel, luckily. How in the heck am I gonna get out of here? I kind of put all of this in place and closed the door up behind me as I was building those pipes. But we are back. So yeah. So let's get all the materials we can from down here. And we should be good to go for at least a little while. I've done this so many times. You just need so many resources for this stuff. It is pretty ridiculous. So, that is the one annoying thing about this game. You know, I definitely understand the need for grinding out resources and things like that, but this game definitely takes it to the next level. Alright. So let's see what we can make. Storage block Mark 3s, Mark 4s, and Mark 5s. 73. Still kind of bitter about that. Alright. But, that should be pretty good. We need some more advanced machine blocks, but we can grab... Oh, we should probably grab the... Oops. Should probably grab the crystal clocks when we're at our other base. And back to civilization. So, I already have a couple of threat scanners from the last time that I was going to make some FALCOR beacons. So we'll get those all crafted up. Head on over here. Pick up a couple of pink drops. Perfect. Don't need those. We need massive. Another one over here. Another perfect. Alright. No bueno. Alright, so I think what I want to do is I want to get rid of this. Oh boy. Our inventory is full again. And what can we get rid of here? Anything good like that. Alright. So what I want to do is I want to replace this with one of those. And we'll do another one right there. Boom. And this is where we're going to put one of our... We don't have any power source blocks. So, let's go grab a couple of those bad boys. Boom, boom, boom. Alright, so this is where we're going to put our FALCOR beacon, because this seems to be the highest concentration of where we see materials coming through. So we'll put that there, and then do I have those? I don't think I have the beacons on my hotbar. There we go. So as far as I know, the FALCOR beacons each control one FALCOR. So if you have one beacon here, it'll only send one FALCOR at a time to go collect materials. So it found one deep stone, so it's going to send a FALCOR over. It's going to pick it up. FALCOR is going to leave. And he's going to go put it in the hopper. So that's pretty much how they work. You just need the beacon set up. It's a 32 by 32 area, so like a 16 by 16. And then it just needs a little bit of power, which it's not going to be getting power because I set this up wrong. Boom. There we go. So now they're all going to get power. And then over here you just need your FALCORs. The FALCOR Mark 1s are what you need. The Mark 2s, they work a little bit differently. But you just come over here to your FALCOR Mark 1s, you give them a hopper. These don't need power at all, so you can just kind of set them out wherever. And as far as I know, they don't have a range either, so you can just kind of have them go wherever you need them. So I just have it sitting out here outside of our base, and then I've got some beacons there. I came over here and I got some lag and I set that up there, so it's just the pyrothermic generator with a storage hopper with some coal in it, and then there's a beacon and the power storage block. And as you can see, I only have one FALCOR beacon here, so it's really slow to pick up all this stuff. But eventually, once we get more FALCOR beacons out here, we'll be better. And then lastly, the third direction, we've got right over here another one. So I just put one here just to kind of make sure that we had something over here gathering materials. It does need a view of the sky though, so just kind of keep that in mind. But yeah, so that's pretty much what the FALCOR beacons do. I'm probably going to spend a little bit of time getting like 4 beacons in each corner. So I've got, you know, one there, 3 there, and then I can just make sure that we are gathering up as many materials as humanly possible so we can start gathering up those massive faceted eyes. So that's actually where I found these guys. These massive faceted eyes came from the boss drops, which is pretty important. We need, I think it was 32 of them, if I remember correctly. So we need quite a few. But yeah, so that is pretty much that. So I think the last thing that I'm going to do for this episode is set up a filtering system for the FALCOR. I think that would be an excellent idea. So I need to clear out a little bit of space here, and I'm going to need some advanced filters. Oh, one other thing I want to do. The reason that I had the advanced filters on me was somebody in the comments had mentioned that if I have more than 100 empty canisters floating through our system here, actually I have it turned off right now, but if I have more than 100 empty canisters floating through here, it could block up this hopper and prevent the full fuel canisters from coming through. So I am actually going to just set up a little bit of a bypass here, just so that we don't run into that issue at all. So what we're going to need is a conveyor here, a hopper, and then we're going to need another conveyor, and then one of you. Boom, boom. And there we go. So what we can do now is, if we do empty canisters here, it's E to set. So filter empty fuel canisters and then full fuel canisters. What will happen here is, anytime an empty canister comes in here, it's going to go this way and it's going to go into that hopper for the refinery. This one's set to high energy composite fuel, so that goes up. That's the same as we had it set up last time over there. And then this one is going to be full fuel canisters, so this will continue on its way, so they'll keep cycling through without getting clogged up. So the way this is set up is we could potentially have 100 empty canisters. I'll probably add like maybe a couple more hoppers in here just as a buffer for them, and then we can have like 1,000, 2,000 full fuel canisters kind of floating through our entire setup that we have going on around here. So I think that that should work pretty well. But enough of that detour. We have to get to making our system here. Let's empty out the inventory just a little bit. I can't remember exactly what materials we need. I think this might have been the lithium, actually. So advanced conveyor filter, fortified. We need the conveyor belt filter. So how many of those do we need? We can make 4 of these. All right, 4. There we go. So that's not going to get us very far at all, but it will at least get us started. So the first thing we're going to do for our filtering system is we're going to have a pipe coming off, and we're going to put this into a hopper. And then we want to filter certain things out. And this is where it kind of gets expensive to do. Where's my filters? So what you essentially want to do is say anything that is a massive faceted eye, go through here. Anything that's not a massive faceted eye, go through here. And then once it gets to this hopper, oops, you want to say anything that is a perfect faceted eye, go through here. And then anything that's not a perfect faceted eye, go through here. So that's kind of the way that it works. So then we can start filtering out specific items that we really want, and then anything else we don't want can go this way, and we can hook up some macerators over here just to grind up all the junk. So then this hopper will essentially never be full, and then we'll all be happy. I'm not sure if there's any way with regular filters if we could do this, like do like anything that's ruined, filter that out. I don't believe you can, because I think you can only do like a specific item, like a massive faceted eye, or you can do types of items, so garbage items or ore items, things like that. But we'll do it like this for now. I'll try and grind up some more materials so that we can make more of these guys. So E, and then we'll do T and T. So it'll come into this hopper. Anything that is a massive faceted eye will filter out into here, and I'm actually going to dump those in there. And then anything here is everything except massive faceted eyes are going to come through here into this guy. And then anything that is a pristine faceted eye is going to come through here into this hopper. Anything that isn't a pristine faceted eye is going to continue on this way. So then we can just kind of keep doing that and make this big long chain of filters and hoppers and things like that, and yeah, should be a pretty good time. So yeah, this guy's gonna fill up pretty good, but there's really nothing else that we physically need. I guess we could probably use some pristine stingers. I think those are useful for making certain types of drill heads and things like that, but I'm not too worried about gathering those up. So eventually we'll probably just filter out all of the stuff that we need, because we essentially only need 2, 4, potentially 4 more. I don't even know what, 6 more, I guess, if we want the perfect faceted eyes. But again, I don't really know what those are good for. I haven't used them for anything quite yet. I believe they are for the organic lenses, more than likely. So we could probably start making some of those. Yeah, so the pristine faceted eyes we need. And then organic lenses, actually these are pretty good, 100%. That is not too bad. That's like a sapphire, yeah. So there's like free sapphires for every one of those we get. So that's not too bad. And then the pristine faceted eyes, we need those to fuel our turrets. So we need a bunch more of these Mark III turrets, so that we can start taking down some bosses. But yeah, so I think that is going to do it for this episode. Like I said, I'm just going to get up a little bit more material. Hopefully I'll be able to have kind of all of our turbines up. We can start working on those fans, and we can get those all in place. Then we can start working on our high energy composite fuel distributor, which should be pretty fun to do because it's going to be, I think I'm going to use turntables for it. I was kind of debating if I want to go like up and down and up and down and up and down. I guess you could do that. There wouldn't really be any difference in the amount of piping there is, because you got to go up or down the entire length of it anyway. So, you know, and then you have to return everything back to the refinery. So, I don't know. I just don't know. I'll probably use turntables, just because I think it's probably going to be a little bit cleaner. But, yeah. So that is going to do it for this episode. Hope you all enjoyed. If anybody has any suggestions or anything, please feel free to let me know. I love reading the comments, love implementing all of your ideas. I learn a lot every time I read the comments section. So, yeah, even if I don't respond to you guys, I just want to let you know that I am reading everything. I just might not have a comment back for you or something along those lines. So, but yeah. So, that is going to do it for this episode, and I'll see you all next time.